Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hidden Brick, where today we're going to build part 1 of the LEGO Ultra Agents Ultra Copter versus AntiMatter set number 70170, 614 pieces. See, it makes this really long, 18-inch long helicopter. Really cool. See all the play features on the back. Can't wait to build this. So let's go ahead and get started. Dump out the contents, see what we got in here. Alright, so this is why we're going to break it up into a few separate videos, because we got a lot going on. So there's a single instruction book inside of a plastic bag with a sticker sheet in there, but there was no cardboard backing, so it's still got folded in half. It's kind of weird. A bag 5, a bag 4, a bag 2, a bag 3, and a bag 1. So let's go ahead and start with bag number 1. Alright, so here's bag 1. Dump all the parts out. We have a brick separator in there, 2 small bags in the big bag, bunch of small parts. See all the small parts were in that first bag. There's all the small parts in the next bag. I have a little box here that has a kind of a vinyl cape in there. Open that. Now look at this instruction book. This is kind of cool. It's actually a bound book, unlike the standard LEGO instruction books that are just folded and stapled in the middle. This is a single book with everything in it. Alright, so we're going to start with our minifigures. So this is AntiMatter. He has the plastic cape on, or vinyl. Some sort of vinyl cloth type cape with a glow-in-the-dark head. There's no printing on it, but it does glow in the dark according to the instructions. And then look at the little helmet, little headpiece thing. Got stuck on there. The head is still stuck on there. But it does have a little trans purple face mask with little eye holes. You can see with it on there. That little head brick behind it glows in the dark. I'll have to try that out later on. It's hard to show that on video. I've tried before to show glow in the dark things on video. Alright, so now we're going to build his little weapon piece. There it is. I was looking for that. That little bar was hiding. And we put a round brick on there with a Travis brick on top, purple gem. And this is cool. I've seen this before, but this is the printed 1x1 tile with the little microchip print on it. It's actually one of my all-time favorite printed tiles. Next up is these little spike things on the side. And a printed dish that has this cool little kind of electric lightning bolt symbol, if it'll focus. So there it goes. So an electric lightning bolt kind of spiral pattern on that. So that is AntiMatter's giant weapon. And well, it's so big, I'll make it to where he can hold it with two hands, almost. Makes it top heavy too. Alright. There we go, now you can see him. And next up is Solomon Blaze, one of my other favorite Ultra agents. Solomon Blaze is just holding a little walkie-talkie for now, but he more or less pilots the Ultra Copter. So that little electric staff thing that AntiMatter is holding is going to be no match for the Ultra Copter. Sorry, AntiMatter, your days are numbered. Alright. So AntiMatter does have a small little flying disc something or another, hovercraft I guess you'd call it. We have these moonstones that we first saw in the, or maybe not first, but I remember them from the Monster Fighter sets. But the Monster Fighter sets had little prints on them. These are blank, but it's still the same shaped element. And we have some classic flick-fire missiles on his little hovercraft. And I say classic because a lot of the sets nowadays are coming with the spring-loaded flick-fire missiles or the new stud launcher weapons. So we're not seeing too many of the old-style flick-fires like this anymore. He stands on that, and you can see that piece there spins to kind of create this cool little flying hovercraft. That is our villain's vehicle. Now we are on to the beginning of the Ultra Copter. So from here on out, everything is going to be all about the Ultra Copter. Quite a bit of Technic pieces in this first little build. I wonder how much. It looks like there's going to be a lot of Technic in the set altogether, which is okay. I'm a huge fan of Technic, so it doesn't bother me at all. It's really been a while since I've built a a good Technic set. I need to bust one out and build one. Zoom out a bit, we're already kind of getting big. It's going to be a big helicopter. What did I do here? Oh, that's supposed to go like that. It's really easy to accidentally mess that up, and I did. But luckily I caught it soon enough. And I caught it because the instruction page I was on didn't quite line up with what I had built so far. So I had to look at it and say, where did I mess up? I have two of these Technic beams that are identical. So I'm kind of going to do them both at the same time. And they attach to the back of that element, just like that. Kind of liking this big instruction book. Although the steps are like one page is just this. It's just these two things. So there's going to be a lot of steps involved because they only show one or two pieces per step. Same thing here, we have two of the same element, or the same, I guess, module, sub-build, whatever you want to call it. This one goes over here. These two go right there. Alright, so we've got all these bricks on the side with all the studs hanging off the side here, so that means that we're going to attach a bunch of the stuff to the side and kind of cover up a lot of the Technic pinholes, which is nice for this build because it's going to be a very sturdy build with all the Technic pieces, and you won't be able to tell how much Technic is on there because it's going to be all covered up. So here's some more elements for the side. So you can quickly see how we're kind of covering up all these pinholes. These elements. Turn this back over. And there. As you can see, we've got some functioning parts already. Not quite sure what they do yet, but you can see how they move. And that's the beauty of the Technic, is it allows there to be some functions instead of a static brick-built vehicle. So we're beginning to hit that one off by one stud. Alright, so those line up now. Beginning to add items to these studs on the side. That, and lastly we have two of these clip pieces, a bow shape over them. And a cool printed little control panel. This piece connects on the end down there. So you can see, I guess that's the cockpit area. So that completes bag number one. So you can see we have AntiMatter, we have Solomon Blaze, and we have the beginnings of the Ultra Copter. So that's going to complete part one of our build. We have some extra pieces here. This is always cool. I love this. One of my favorite printed tiles of all time, the microchip. We get an extra one of those. So thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss parts 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, however many parts there's going to be. There's going to be a few more, and we're going to completely build this. So come back tomorrow, check it out, or if these are already uploaded, go ahead and check out the next one. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.